OBS seems to be capturing my audio. Hopefully it's good. Maybe I'll check it on my phone real quick just to see if the audio is okay. Okay, I think we're getting better frame rates now. I think the fish is under here, yeah. The frame rates... Am I dropping frames? Says no, but looking at it through OBS, it's kind of stuttery. So on Project 64, it looks fine. Check YouTube. My bad. I'm probably going to be bumping into the mic a lot. Editing these videos is going to be interesting because I'm going to be downloading these, and I don't know why. There's like a bunch of stuff I have to like worry about instead of me talking. Okay, on YouTube it seems like the frame rates are fine. Might have just been OBS. It's still a little stuttery though. Let me try reducing the size of the scroller. See if that affects how things look in OBS. Fit the screen. Okay, I think that's better. Let's see what the frame rate is now. Because I kind of like the scrolling background. It helps create some life into the stream instead of just a static image in the back. It was pretty easy to make it too. I just made it in Unity. It took me like a couple of minutes because I already had the code for all of this, and I already had some of the art for. I think I mentioned it in a video, one of my videos, that I was making like a roguelike Banjo-Kazooie game. But I kind of scrapped it for right now because I'd rather have it in a 3D format than a 2D format. Alright, there's not really anything to do here. So let's just get on going and fight Klungo. I kind of want to be doing this on my Steam Deck because I think when I do my testing streams, it was able to work on the Stream Deck. But I need to get a couple things set up, like how am I going to get my mic on there? Because on my my current computer, I have like 4 USB slots, and this uses, I think, 2 of them. One for the microphone and one for the headset. Actually 3, right? No, I think it's just the one, because I have an extended like USB-C connector that allows me to, because the cable for the headset is not long enough, so I needed another cable to connect it. Kind of like an extension cord, but for USB cables. That way I can feed the audio directly from the microphone and the feedback directly to my headphones. Oh, wait, can we not aim it and shoot? No, I don't think so. I think you learned that in Mayahem Temple. Oh. Oops. I think I got one of the easier potions of invisibility, because the clone one can get kind of annoying. Because I think if you hit the wrong clone, he goes into his potion phase. Might be something like that. Anyways, the real fun starts once we get to the cheato room in Mayahem Temple, because that's when we can actually activate the SUPERBANJO mode. If people aren't aware, you can activate cheat codes. Let me get some more eggs. You can activate cheat codes. Some of them the game gives you, and I think some of them the game doesn't teach you. I don't know how you find out about these. I don't know if they're like on a Rare website or somebody knows where to get them. I think we go this way. Yeah, because this goes to Jinjo Village. You can tell by the green color. But yeah, the SUPERBANJO I think is a specific code that you have to enter in the Cheato Temple. So you get that and it makes Banjo move faster. And it lets you get a bunch of jiggies that you couldn't get normally. And just, it's funny seeing you move at a faster speed than normal. But we can't really do much right now. We'll just go through the motions of going through the game right now. Obviously, being able to skip stuff is nice. I don't know if the game normally lets you do that, but I have a file of me beating the game already. Or some progress in the game, and I think that lets you skip it. King Jingling. I don't think you're able to skip this part. I mean, pressing all the buttons, but nothing seems to happen. You can skip the grunty cutscene that comes afterward, though. But if you hold A, I think it speeds up the text. If you hold Z, it slows down the text for whatever reason you would want to do that. Or King Jingling doesn't know what's going to happen to him next, and his little pet. Apparently he has some pretty interesting dialogue. Talks about some of the bosses that he knows them. It's kind of interesting to know that there's some secret lore that I didn't know about. I forget where I learned it from. I think I'll show something off really quick that you can do, but I'm gonna... So there's another way to get to King Jingling instead of going to Bottle's house. I think they do it in speedruns because it's faster because you don't have to go through the... Just Bottle's house is a little bit slower, I think. Even though you're like right in front of it after this cutscene. Mashing B so that way we can skip this. Okay. Alright then. Cutscenes in this game are pretty weird, to the point where it allows you to do some pretty game-breaking stuff. I think it's like cutscene storage warp or something like that, where essentially you save a cutscene and the game remembers this even after resetting the game, and it allows you just to work there. And so the speedrunners do that for doing some pretty game-breaking glitches. You can get up here, really. But I keep messing it up. I forget the exact way. I know you go into Talon Trot, and then you ground pound, and the ground pound gives you enough air to get up there. I just keep messing it up. I'll give it like a couple more tries. I mean, it's not totally necessary for me to do this. I just kind of would like to show it off. Okay, well, whatever. You can make it up there. Yeah, I'm just not good at doing it. One more time. Oh, that one was close. Okay. 2 more times. Okay, that one was close, but whatever. There's no point. I don't know why they even have this out here, to be honest, because it's like, by the time you already get over there, there's no point on going down. Or going up and down, because you can just use one of the silos from gem jars. And so I need to talk to the little kid, and that way he gives you the zoom in thing. Goggles, I think is his name? Yeah, Goggles. My dog is barking. I was trying to figure out what he was barking at, but I couldn't really see a reason what he was barking at. Alright, cool. Got that. Oh, this is why. Yeah, because you have to skip this guy's dialogue. Because I didn't activate it. It's just like there's some sort of trigger that causes you to be in this dialogue. Yeah, I can see why now. For speedrunning, you would do this. Alright. Way. I wonder if that's a trigger too, because I don't remember if you see that if you go the other way. Which again, makes it a good point for choosing that path in speedrunning. Because normally everybody would just be this way. Be coming from this way, I mean. Did we get a Jiggy? I don't think we... Or no, King Jingling gave us one, I think. I found a pretty nice way to, in Unity, to make a dialogue sequence like this in Banjo-Kazooie, where you have the the voices for the characters, and you can speed it up or slow it down if you wanted to. It's pretty nice, because if you use... I think I made a video on Super Text Mesh, yeah, to make the easy rainbow effect. You can use that, and it pretty much has built-in functionality for using different audio sounds, and I think it changes the pitch when you speed up text. Unfortunately, this text you can't alter its speed, which is a bummer. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I might make a video on that because, you know, it's a cool thing to do. I remember when I tried doing it manually with some code in Unity, it worked, but it was a little... It took some time. I thought it was funny that they took the bottles thing, which I don't think I ever showed in my playthrough, but you didn't really need it because it was just to get the little codes in the sandcastle. But the thing, this is a cool little gimmick. I liked it. Oh man, I'm doing bad though. Usually I do the edges first. That's how I normally do puzzles too. And that's the one interesting tidbit about me is I love doing puzzles. I'm not good at them, but I love doing them. But I don't think they do the rotating thing like they did in Banjo-Tooie. That part was a little difficult, having to figure out to rotate the puzzle pieces. I don't know how many episodes I'll be getting out of this, hopefully 2, because it'll be like an hour long, because I gotta go make some fried chicken later today for my family. So that'll be fun to do. I was looking up some recipes. It's been a while since I made fried chicken, so I want to make it taste delicious. I gotta go buy some, I think it's pickle juice, buttermilk, some of the seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, hot paprika, cayenne pepper, stuff like that. I need to write it down because I know I'll forget it. Probably do it after this stream, write all that down. Now let's get to Mayahem Temple, or the Cheato Temple, as fast as possible. So I'll need to get to Mumbo. I need a Globo. We need to get the GG, which is the giant golden statue. I think it's called Golden Goliath. But if you short it down, it's GG. Which I think I got that from when I watched Lucajin play this game a while back. I thought it was a really good nickname for it. GG. GG the menacing. I don't know. Let's just ignore these guys. Really no point in attacking them. They don't go away. There's just GG stuck in the stone. Get all these notes, which are super easy to collect now. I think they realized collecting notes wasn't super fun to do. Because they come in, I think packages of 5 now? Yeah. And then you got the treble clefs, which I believe are 20 notes. And they still have the 100 note thing, but much easier, and plus everything is saved when you leave the world. Because the worlds are just too big compared to Banjo-Kazooie. I love that you can skip this. It makes replaying the game much nicer. Instead of having to be stuck with all the waiting you would need to do normally. Let's see, I'll get the thing over here. But they did make it so that notes are required for learning moves though. But they tell you how much you need at the bottom right. Cool. Now the Globo, I think, is behind this temple thing. Nice. Now we got a warp pad connection to the beginning of the stage. Either Mumbo or Humbawamba. Yeah, it was just there. I wasn't sure if they were exactly going to make it that easy, but made it. What does this sign say? Probably something about Mumbo. No, that's pretty obvious. Yeah. They just give a lot of tips. Sometimes not relevant to the area they're in, sometimes they do. But I usually never read them, but maybe I'll try going out of my way to read them. I know there was a bunch in the King Jiggy Wiggy Palace, but those don't really... They all say the same thing. I don't know if they change depending on how many jiggies you get.